So, I'm live. I've invited you to speak, Canary. So, link to this, and we go to events at okay. So, Akanari, you should join the stage. You need to accept the invite in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. You were drinking something. Okay, Rose. Okay, Rose. We are doing the new Milthm story today. Let's see how this goes. I'm just waiting for Akanari to join. Ow. Akanari, join the stage. Yeah, we'll just start the game in the meanwhile.
Akanari, he sent an invite.
Yeah, no,
I cannot accept it.
I invited him. I invited him to speak.
Invite sent.
Yeah.
It's the other way.
The problem is, I don't know what is happening here. So, I need to make the music definitely a bit more silent, a bit more loud. I don't know, how are we wanting to do this, Akanari? Are you responding to me? Now he's here. Welcome. So.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello, hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, wait, I have a I'm having quality problems. Wait a second. Why does it not work? Does it look fine for the people on the stream? Let's just say it like this.
Let me go to another check.
Because if it's not, we might need to redo it.
Okay, wait, let me go and check on your side.
My side looks fine. Like, I have it on my second screen. It looks good.
It's also looking good on YouTube right now.
Okay, then OBS is just lying to me.
Alright, maybe
we're in.
Alright, we are in, everyone.
Oh, this song comes up. Wow. What a good song. Why do I only have 5 reality? Man, I dropped hard. There it is.
5 reality. Well, yes, that is the reality change in a function that I told you earlier.
Yeah, I remember. Chapter 2. Okay, there's a lot to read.
Yes, so first off,
Do we read the story?
So
or
first
do we
off,
not read
just
it?
go. Well, first off, let's not read the story yet. Just go to all song and kind of look around.
Okay. Have you
Because, like I said,
have you told your colleagues that
I am sending. I am currently. Yeah, I'm currently sending the links right now. Oh, and also, the delay on YouTube and the currently is kind of crazy. But yeah, go to all song. Yeah. Yeah, the all song, you can see we kind of have reread like half the number of songs. Oh yeah, I think you already know. Log in, and you will be able to do the garden, which now has a new function, which actually has a new function called mutation. Yes, mutation plans is real.
Garden. I've not done the garden. I need to log in. Okay, wait. Let me log in real quick.
Well, yes, because yeah.
I
First,
do not remember my email nor my password.
Well, you can always say you can always click on profile password though. Yeah. Oh wait, you also said you forgot email. Second off, there's all.
Incorrect email or password. Okay, then it was my Google email, probably. And then verify as human because I am a human. It's also not that. Oh wow. Okay.
Darn it! Looking at both your stream and listen to your real time voice is just so jarring.
Just turn off the sound. It's fine. Fuck. What was my email? Do you have a Milthm account? Yeah, I have. I just do not remember which email. Or is it case sensitive, maybe? What the hell, bruh? Fuck. Oh my god. Was it this email? It was this email. But why do I... That's fun. Okay.
You good?
Yeah, I need to 578.
Oh, you know, trying to contact the 578 with
572. Okay. What do you mean incorrect password? Isn't this how it's supposed to go? Oh wait, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, we are having a problem. I'm not getting the Milthm email. Now I have it.
Okay, so we can put that aside for now.
And now I'm making a new password. If we commit, we commit. Okay. Give me just.
Oh lord.
I was just unprepared, as always. Okay. Now we confirm the password. Boom. Okay, let's see if this works. Is it saved? Cloudflare suckies. Wonderful.
Oh lord.
So have you told your colleagues? I want to see the whole Milthm team in my chat. No, I'm joking. Boom. Sign up. This should probably work now. Cherry the Demon. Yes, that's me. Authorize Milthm. Allow. Okay. I think. Aha.
Alright, if it works, then
I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
I am in. I've not played the garden a lot though, so I don't know what's happening here.
So once you log into the set, it will redirect it. Yeah. Go to garden. There are a few new stuff over there waiting for you.
Oh wait, I have an idea. If I just give you a stream, wait, a Discord stream, and I put you this over here. Now you should see my game live in the channel here.
Yeah, it works now. It
Okay.
okay. No, try. Yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah, I know the garden, and there is now a chance that it will just how do you
Yeah,
say
if you
that?
just sprout WoW plan, you can use that. You can also use that to get songs. By the way, it just
Oh, okay.
All right.
Nice to know.
Now.
Oops.
All right. Now hop out of the garden and back to the all song select.
Yeah.
There's also a few new stuff before we head on to chapter 2. Go to try to find the song. Oh yeah, you have Lost Civilization. Go to Lost Civilization. Yeah, go to clear difficulty. We have a separate difficulty set for the force multi-finger chart. Now it will be a number along with an asterisk, and these chart will also be counted on separate reality rate. So yes, there's separate reality ranking for PC and mobile, and on mobile there are also separate ranking for standard chart, which 2-finger only, and force multi-finger chart. So you can see your ranking for these kind of chart here, 3 by 59 over there. Oh yeah,
Let's see how
as you
good I
can
do.
see. Oh yeah, I was about to say you can also go to search button and search Mania to see all the force multi-finger chart.
I'm actually better than I thought it would be after this long of a break in this game. Bruh, why does this come out of nowhere? Oh my god. Very good.
Oh yeah,
Fight the
since we
game
on the
down
topic
by
of
just a tad bit. Okay.
okay, so we are on the topic of the little warm up. So how about you play the progress chart of Lost Civilization? It will be a little bit more familiar to you.
This
Still,
one?
yes, still, yeah.
It will be
This chart will be
familiar.
a little bit more. Yeah,
What do you
you'll
mean
see
by
why.
familiar?
Just play.
Oh my
You
god.
see why, just play.
Do you mention something in the chart?
Just play it. You see it.
Oh my god, it's the arcs. Oh,
That's right.
that is so cool. Why is it there? Is it just a fun game from the Charters, or is there a reason for it? Having this mention.
It's a near one-to-one recreation of the Beyond chart.
Oh, okay. Is this charted by someone that also does like KFM mains, or why do they put it in? Or do they just like the game? Why upside down stuff? Help! God. What the fuck? I can't do upside down, I tell you that. Oh, that's also from Arcadia chart. Oh, God. My hands. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. Wow.
For the reason,
Very
this is this is actually one of the songs in the April Fool update.
Ah, okay. That's cool. I like
Alright.
that one. Okay,
Alright,
Mainstory.
with that out of the way, let's start our chapter 2, An Arcadia Born of You.
Everything is great.
Now please, yes, we review each song one by one.
Yes.
And yes, now we have session title for each of the story section, along with the credit of each section, which you can see on the icon above the chapter 1.
Oh, that's cool. So you can see who wrote it. I wish they had that in other games. Nice. That is cool. Okay, would you be mad at me if we skip story for now and we just go to the thing that we all want to see, the fucking songs you selected? Because I know that you have a very, very good taste when it comes to music selection in chapters, in story chapters. What do you think?
Hey, I can always always read you the story after this, so it's fine.
Okay, then we just go in. And you have this new style. We had that once, I think.
Twice.
Was it twice? Twice. Okay, it could be twice.
Main chapter 1 and epilogue of chapter 1.
Oh yeah, there was also a section. You know what?
And
Let's just read it.
we also
I'll just read it out. I'll do my best, okay? My English is not the best, people. Don't, yeah. The rain falling from the sky is cold and piercing, but the chill helps keep us awake. Ever since stepping outside, I've often felt dazed. The scene before me is not unfamiliar, and yet, how long has it been since I last left the building? I do not know. Oh, wow. Hello there. But for Luvia. Spacing out? She simply continued to look up at the ruined concrete jungle before us. No, I can't help but feel she wasn't really looking at those modern relics left behind by humanity. What is she looking at? What are you looking at? Those look like white birds. Birds? No. And here? How could it be? patterning raindrops grow denser. The rain is getting heavier. It's not even rainy season yet. But this kind of downpour can overwhelm any umbrella or raincoat. That's why they need protective suits, just to barely move around. We are lucky, but that does not mean we can avoid trudging forward in completely soaked clothes. Doesn't look right. Come in first. She hurried after me and jogged through a wide open building entrance. The timing of our departure from the building wasn't ideal. Though
Sorry to interrupt, but look at the stream. It's gone.
Oh shit! Wait, I'm sorry. Since when is this gone? Why is it? The
Like an upside down phone locked.
Now it should be back. I'm sorry. Now it should be back. Why is it the wrong way around? What the fuck? Why is it? That's so weird. Thank you, Rose. Oh my god, Maranoia is out. Holy shit. We will look at it after. The timing of our departure from the building wasn't ideal. Though in truth, history never left us much of a choice. The cover of night hide our escape, but no one was going to come after us anyway. I led Luvia into a convenience store where we could now shop freely. Ha, because they are free and they can get the stuff out for free. The sleep brought on by the rain had no effect on us, but neither of us would want to stand in the middle of downpour. I looked at the nearly empty food shelves and scavenged around. But as expected, everything had expired far too long ago. Far too long. How did humans here used to live? I looked out through the window frame, where only iron bars and few shards of glass remained. The dim and ashen night soaked the deserted city. Everywhere I looked, there was nothing but ruined remains and deep green plant life. This was nature, reclaiming its vitality from humanity. Evie clung to the wall beside me. I plucked the leaf and followed the vine upwards with my eye, only to see a huge trunk jutting halfway out of the concrete building, crowned with dense branches and leaves. Merely leaves. And that is the truth. I do not know about the outside world, but almost all animals that could pollinate plants are extinct in this city. The rain was not affecting only us, not only human beings. Just then, I heard a dry rustling sound by my ear, clearly different from the rain outside. Feeling confused, I turned towards the source of the sound, only to see Julia open a bag of snacks and pulling out lump after lump from the plastic wrapper to stuff it into her mouth. I held my forehead and hurried over to her. Wait, I know you're hungry, but please stop being hungry for a second. Huh? What is that sentence? I know you're hungry, but please stop being hungry for a second. Okay. Reluctantly, she put the bag back on the shelf. Anyway, she listened to me. There's no telling how long this food has been sitting here. It could cause problems. Some of it. Well, some of it has obviously gone bad. Luvia had picked up a bag of chips that had completely turned into mashed potatoes. Even that was among the least damaged foods here. Expired plastic packed food was only a minor issue. Most paper packed snacks had already rotted, and you grease. growths, sorry, had even started sprouting from them. Luvia, look, mushrooms. Luvia leaned in, staring at the tiny yellowish-white mushrooms, yellowish-white mushroom caps that seemed to be disguised as part of the paper packing. Whoa, they really are mushrooms. Maybe we could grow mushrooms by using these paper wrap snags. The color looks a lot like the cookies in Aunt Susan's dream. Would they taste like cookies too? The scents from Susan's dream appeared before my eyes again. I shook my head and saw only broken ruins and a hole in the ceiling. Where other gathered rainwater fell into a puddle like a tiny waterfall. A puddle above my ankles, and with light, it would probably even look clearer. Being swallowed by clear water is the most hopeless situation, because this water will never drain away on its own. But anyway, once again I stopped Luvia as she reached for those little mushrooms. Actually, it's still better not to touch these mushrooms. Can't guarantee they are not poisonous. I have to be clear, since Luvia might take my jokes seriously. We stopped talking for a while. In fact, until night falls. The conversation we truly have are usually even shorter than this. The convenience store had far more things than the street outside, but only a few items could be still recognizable. We finished looking around quickly. Now we just stood in the water, quietly watching the rain outside. It probably won't let up any soon. First time outside? I am a bit nervous. Doesn't make much of a difference to me. This is the first time I've left the building for something like this. This is an area I've never set foot in, so be careful. Any puddle could lead to a bottomless sewer, and maybe some wires are still alive somewhere. Explaining all this to her carefully, because an idea came to my mind, like a sudden flash of insight. There must be there must be survivors, in more than just that one building. If apartment blocks can preserve remnants of civilization over a century, then a department store is even more likely to have natured new life. Luvia, let's go through the back. I know where we should go now. This was not about seeking shelter in another small refuge, because we couldn't be sure those people would be any less ignorant than the residents in our building. After all, we had come in from the rain without even a single raincoat between us. Could it be that we were demons who could not recognize our own kind? Even I couldn't answer that question for certain. When we reached the convenience store stockroom door, I held my hand out Luvia behind me. Didn't touch a thing, so I turned around. Her clear, crystal blue eyes showed confusion, but a few seconds later, she quickly took my hand. Freezing cold. Yet smooth and soft, completely unlike the rough hands that I and other residents developed just to survive. Luvia had never done hard labor before this. What does that indicate? Hold on tight to me. Even if you lose your footing or feel like you're about to fall, don't let go, no matter what. She did not respond, but that hand holding mine tightened. The sound of the rain downpour. Oh, not downpour, drowned. The sound of the rain drowned out everything else. And with a 1 kilometer radius, the only sound besides rain were probably just me and her climbing and moving through the ruins. We made our only choice. I hope it was the correct one. Okay.
And that is the first chapter. Now let's review our first song, in our first original, Dear by Otokaze.
This sounds so beautiful. I should not put it too loud because then I'm silent, more silent than the music. Wait, let me. Can you talk MusicFracture again?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I can. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I wanted to
That should
see
be
if,
right.
if OBS records you. Then, let's go. Let's see what this is. The raindrops are falling the wrong side. Wow, this song is so beautiful. No, I lost my full combo. No. Wow. Wonderful. Lamau, deep fried Luvia is low-key unsettling. This is insane. Why deep fried?
Funnily enough, if you talk about the stream kind of brightened the screen a little bit too much.
Yeah,
maybe just because of your phone camera.
That's the camera. I cannot change that. That is normal. Sadly. Oh.
Yep. This.
Let me drink something and then I will continue.
Actually, you know what? Just to ensure your throat doesn't burn to the oil we put. How about we just you read one session and then I read one session?
Yeah, let's do that. So you go ahead.
Yeah. My vision was gradually blurred by trickling water, and my body grew heavier and heavier from this grueling trek that was even more exhausting than parkour. That may also because I was practically dragging an exhausted Luvia as we climbed over walls and through windows. The stamina wasn't even half of mine. It wasn't until I stepped on a wet piece of gravel
Staggered. Hello? Oh no, he muted. Okay.
Sorry, almost dropped my bottle of water. Let's not do that again.
It's fine.
It wasn't until I stepped on a wet piece of gravel staggered a few steps, and almost fell into the pile of bricks that I considered to rest for a while. Are you okay? I had already let go of Luvia's hand right before I sensed I was about to fall. She was behind me, looking me over with worry. That was because I told her not to move alone, even if it meant standing still. I turned back and took her hand again. We climbed in through the second floor fire stairs of this apartment building. The floor and ceiling here were in decent condition, suitable for the short stop. Build a new shelter here, just for the two of us. There probably isn't any usable generator here, and food will be hard to gather too. True, then we still need to find somewhere more reliable. We barely rested along the way. Even if no one was chasing us, we had to find our next foothold while we still have strength and body heat. Hunger aside, falling body temperature is the more urgent alarm. This place offers shelter from wind and rain, but we can't set a fire. While moving through the building, I picked up one flashlight, 3 lighters, and 2 boxes of gauze. I didn't take the axe assault, too heavy. Upon closer look, I saw Lulia had picked up a pocket guide to common flowers from somewhere, holding it in her hands. A plant guide? I was curious, so I took it. It feels like we're carrying more and more weight. I thought we'd been possessed by ghosts. Well, we have been grabbing things as we go. Thinking back, did we pass a bookstore? I don't remember. Maybe I was automatically filtering out anything useless at the moment. I took out the lighters and tried them one by one. All failed. Looking closely, the fuel inside had long dried out completely. Even 20 of these would be useless. Seeing me fiddle with the flashlight, Luvia looked around to check for standing water, then walked into the bedroom, sat on a rotten bedsheet, and started unwrapping the plastic wrap on that little guidebook. There were no batteries in the flashlight. Frustrated, I stuffed the dead flashlight into my pocket, held the gauze, and looked for Luvia. She already started reading the introduction. I wanted to call her to leave, but out of the corner of my eye, I noticed her trembling legs. I couldn't tell if it was from the cold or leonimic exertion. So I turned back to the living room.
Feet.
To check outside, I shot a wobbling window straight out of its frame. With a large splash from the falling frame, I looked through the heavy rain at outside streets. Street? Not really. Abandoned vehicles, partially collapsed buildings, and aggressively overgrown trees had turned once the orderly roads unrecognizable. With water nearly up to our calves, traveling outside wasn't necessarily easier than inside building. It could even be life-threatening. I had no idea how Robert's group, who had abandoned Susan and left with the research team, got out. By boat? Rushing water poured down from my right. That not only showed how heavy the rain was, but also how large the rough rooftop area of this building was. This place could once have become another building. Many places could. But now, these large structures that could shield people from wind and rain were dead silent. Still, there was one piece of good news. I found a building that looked very much like a department store. It was right in front of us. After a short rest, it was completely dark outside. Taking advantage of the lighter rain, we left the ruined apartment building. I had expected this, but the pure darkness of both ends of the street still made me sigh. Why did you suddenly sigh? No at all probably means no living people. Still, we actually come this far. You work hard. No, I can still work. Her calves seem to have scrapes and shadow cuts. With a dress on, her legs have no protection at all. I stared at her wounds with concern, but decided not to bring it up. Looking up, I saw a huge billboard in the distance had already faded. The supporting steel frame would probably snap completely in a few years. When that happens, it will make a massive crash. Will we ever get to hear that sound?
If the camera is the wrong way around.
The camera looks fine. Oh wait, it just suddenly turned.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I was opening the stream on my phone and it turned the camera.
I forgot that the live stream on phone is a bit delayed.
Yeah.
A mall had much more space than residential buildings, but keeping warm in winter would be much harder. I don't know how many refugees this building once held. No matter how glorious it was before, now it just ruins. There might be supplies inside. I see this kind of billboard in the photo album. Where is here? A mall. They used to sell everything here. There should be a lot of new things we never seen. Then, what kind of things? Can you take me to see? That's exactly what I plan to do. But there is a generator inside the department store, and I'm not sure whether it's broken or not. If the generator is still running, touching water could electrocute us. So hold on to me tight and be even more careful than before, got it? I remember. At least right now, Luvia's face showed rare excitement. She had never been able to suppress her curiosity, especially in a place that might hold countless traces of history. Broken bridges and rubble formed the path to the mall, but the water here seemed deeper than on the road. We must have reached a lower part of the city. The main entrance was deliberately blocked. Eh? I thought it had glass. Judging by the frame of the mall entrance, it's still fairly intact. It couldn't have collapsed enough to completely seal the entrance like that. My gaze swept over the rubble pile at the front entrance, then settled on a breach in the outer wall nearby, about 3 meters high. We can get it from here too. We can barely climb up by gripping the uneven wall beside. No water is flowing out, so there should be space inside. That high? Wanna try? I'll pull you up. I'll try. I think I can do it. I was thinking if this fail, there will probably be more than one breach in the wall. But since no other breaches were in sight and she said this, I could also use this chance to gauge her upper body strength limit. I lift my leg to test footing and carefully move along protrusions on the mall's outer wall. The wall surface was made of absurdly smooth material. I used all my strength just to stabilize myself and inch my footholds forward. Luvia copied me behind, but stepped into empty air and dropped straight into the water.
Rip, she dead.
This is really slippery. Stay below. I'll see if I can climb up first and pull you. Be careful. There are glass shards above.
When you're in Arcadia.
I can't see from this angle. Where exactly? A bit more to the left, about 2 palm widths from the recess your left hand is holding. I tried to avoid it. Thanks a lot. Even with gauze, no one wanted to injure the palms at a time like this. Only my left foot suddenly couldn't find any footing. Are you okay? I'll check if there's a gap below. I heard water sloshing behind me. Yeah, the strip your foot is on has a missing section behind you, about the length of an arm. What do we do now? I thought about jumping down first, but the wall breach was only about 2 body lengths away. So close, but I have to avoid the gap below and the glass shards above. I leaned my body as far as I could so my hand could barely reach the edge in one desperate stretch, but fell mercilessly. I think this height might be jumpable. At this angle, I could only see the rough position of the gap. Until Luvia told me that, I decided to try. I pushed up hard and leapt diagonally upward. Even when I failed to hold, or worse, I fall into the waters below. Luckily, my hand caught a leverage point. I used my back strength to lift myself to the breach and climb into the building along the group I had grabbed. Looking up, I realized this was not a public mall area, but the rubble on the ground clearly marked a path to the wider section. I turned back to Luvia. Seeing I got in, she immediately stepped onto the wall. eager to try again. Don't try. I'm afraid you hurt your hand. I pull you up directly. Okay. She gestured and jumped backward into the water with a huge splash. Not just once.
This sounds. Me on the toilet. I'm sorry.
Bro. Are you okay? She struggled up from the water. I stepped on a brick on the water just now. Are you hurt? I think mostly fine. Just hurt my elbow a little. It's nothing. I thumped my own head. She didn't need to get hurt at all. Come stand right below me. I pull you up. I'll guide you. If you can't come up in one go, try stepping on these grooves in the wall first. The roaring rain exploded beneath us. The rain that had weakened a little swelled again in full force. Luvia grabbed my hand, and we climbed with all our strength. A little hard. Watch your feet. I'll try. Luvia set one foot on the edge of the breach. Just as I was about to pull her up, her foot slipped and she fell down. Hold on! I braced my toes against the wall and held onto her with all my strength. I knew I'd tear my muscle if I kept pulling her like this, but I couldn't let her get hurt again. The strong pull got Luvia up, and my toes finally clicked a corner brick loose. Losing balance, both of us fell onto the floor by the breach. It hurts. I didn't expect to hit my head too. Thank you. Because I put one hand between Luvia's face and the floor. It left a bloody scrape on the back of my hand. But as long as it wasn't my palm that got hurt, it's fine. And even if she fell right onto my hand, she's way too light. I didn't mean she was like a ghost or anything. It just... she must be very weak, with no extra weight on her at all. Are you okay? Do you want to try to standing up and walking a little? She stood up faster than I did. This time I'll pull you up. When she grabbed my hand, I deliberately hit the wound on his back. This might be the cargo transport passage. Neither end directly connects to the more public areas. Fortunately, only a thin layer of water is pulled, so we don't have to worry about hidden collapses. One end of the corridor was a flooded stairwell, with plenty of miscellaneous items floating beside a toppled metal ladder and a toolbox-like object sunk below. Let's head to the other side. This place and the building are quite similar. Probably because they're from the same era. Maybe this scene is what that building will look like in the future. Everyone will... But there hasn't been a single sound of humans since we came in. There might not be any survivors in here. No matter how lively this mall once was, it's not just a massive sprawling ruin. We followed the other path up to the second floor of the mall, and our view cleared up a little. But it wasn't artificial light. The glass vaulted ceiling at the top of the mall was shattered, leaving only its frame. If it weren't pouring rain, moonlight would surely stream downward here. We don't need the moon. The moon can't have anyone in this world. The weak light now was enough for me to make out good and construction debris floating below. Rainwater poured through hidden breaches from all sides into the broad first floor area. Empty cans and rotten boards dripped like wraps. Inside, it's so different from the photos. In the photos, the mall was much bigger. Colors were vivid, and there were all kinds of things everywhere. Maybe the small ones have everything too, but compared like this, the current place feels even more desolate. Olivia and I talked while moving through the second floor. Rainwater fell through top floor gaps into the deep basin below. Then, where are the traces of recent human activity? I still found no evidence of civilization here after the rain. If there are no traces of human activity here, I think there are two possibilities. You mean... First, this place fell very quickly after the rain because... I pointed at the huge gap above. So, the people hiding in the mall, they all... Second, order existed here once, but it collapsed quickly. Too many years have passed and no trace remains. How could that be? There are so many more supplies here than in the building. Even lots of appliances. Even with large generators. So, what ended up happening to the people here? Black mushroom had grown inside the washing machines. Some of those might actually be edible. Is that black mushroom? They are black but glowing. Wait, huh? Glowing? Yeah, I better not touch them then. We reached the more broad central staircase and went down until one more step would put us in the water. I picked up a round metal can that floated to my feet. Its pattern had long washed off, but while rotating it in my hand, I saw one word on it. Meat.
So random. Meat.
Then I didn't care about anything else. As long as it said that word, it's enough. Olivia, this isn't a mushroom. Can we eat it? Not the can, the stuff inside. I tried to pull the ring tab, but it was so old it snapped off with a tiny pop. Helpless, I found a screwdriver nearby and pried the lid open. Inside, dark brown chunks of meat soaked in oil gave up a rich aroma. It's real, genuine meat. A precious ingredient that we used to get only a tiny piece stub to put in mushroom stew. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. You can go to the clock, into the rewind clock button over below there.
Yeah, I accidentally tapped. I'm sorry.
A precious ingredient that we used to get only a tiny piece of to put in mushroom soup during celebration was just sitting inside a metal can, floating in the water, unclaimed. This smells so strong. Is this ready for eating? Try it. Usually you can't even get this if you want. After hearing me, Luvia decisively took a piece, frowned, and put it into her mouth. Soon, her tightly furrowed brow relaxed. It really tastes so good. It's nothing like what we ate before. I couldn't wait to taste it too. I dropped the screwdriver, rinsed mud off my hand with rainwater, and put a piece into my mouth. This meat! Unlike dry jerky, this was fully tender, with rich oil aroma and completely unfamiliar seasoning. People in the past could actually eat this every day. They must have been amazing to preserve things like this. And even after so long, it still tastes so good. Yeah, it's a shame they still couldn't do anything about the rain outside. I slowly raised my hand and looked at the leaking sky above. Thick clouds let no moonlight through. But right now, I was still happy. As expected, the mall did have precious supplies, and we got them so easily. For now, staying here means no immediate food or shelter problem. It's just that the rainy season is coming soon, and the winter cold will kill us without mercy. Before that, I must figure out where should we go next. Luvia and I devoured the canned food at top speed. Even knowing that we were so small like it, we still licked every bit of grease out of our hands. Let's stay here tonight first. Find an office upstairs. The outside world is so big. It feels endless. In the building, there's only one tiny tool room. Even though many places are different from the photos. But I think I can understand now. It's exactly because the world isn't like the one in the photos that it attracts me even more. Because every step can reveal something new. Maybe me being alive right now also has this meaning. I can now know both the old world and the present one. The ending of this world. In the end, we too are the one witnessing it. I'm happy too, Luvia. We escaped together, and what lies ahead is a life they will never have. Still, now that there are two anomalies like us, I wonder if there are others like us. If so, we have to find them. Because That person must be like us, unable to be understood by everyone around them. That night, Luvia and I slept back to back. In my dream, I met myself again. A new day, bright sun, birds singing, flower blooming. As if. Also, when I opened my eyes, I had somehow rolled under the leaking window and was soaked all over. You awake? Uh, Waking up to a cold shower? I wander around nearly a bit. I wander around nearby a bit. Indeed, when I opened my eyes, Luvia was standing not far from me, holding the flower guy and calmly watching me. How long has she been watching me like that? Since I woke up, or before that? My gaze shifted from her big eyes to the room corner. A triangular tower of cans, stacked like blocks by who knows who. You went out? I wanted to know whether there were traces of anyone else having lived here. But I only found more canned food.
Oh yeah, me too. Do something quick.
She went out alone without telling me. But she got decent results, so I shouldn't blame her for moving alone. Were you hurt? I'm fine. The wounds on my leg has already scabbed. She kept staring at my face. No signs of anyone. Right. The generator is broken. Yeah, I figure. But she found a generator? How far into a remote area did she go alone? Mm, hmm? A bag is stuck to your face. Ah, I see. No wonder she's been staring at my face. I followed where she pointed and removed the plastic bag stuck there. I only ate meat yesterday and ignored this. This is revenge. They're beautiful too.
Sorry.
They're beautiful too. Abandoned here to rot slowly. They were supposed to be eaten. Who knows how many things were completely abandoned after a rain. Impossible to verify now. Many are gone. I wrung water from the hem of my shirt while standing up to observe outside. With constant rain, at least the streets were visible. A lot of vehicles lay haphazardly in water, only half exposed. Small piles of plastic straw had gathered near distant rubble. As far as I could see, aside from a few tangled trees and flowers, there were no unrotted organic materials. How should you rest? Feels fine. Today, we will use this place as our base and search the street next to it. The unknown street on the other side of the mall. I checked carefully last night. Both ends of the street we already walked had no light, meaning short-term progress there likely wouldn't yield anything. After splitting one cod can, full and energized, Louis and I began exploring nearby streets. Luvia stopped from time to time to observe surrounding buildings. She was probably searching in her memory for places matching the photos she'd seen. Downtown high-rises grew closer. The city center was built at lower elevation, and setting water deepened until we ended up walking on car roofs. We deliberately moved toward lower areas to avoid getting trapped away from the mall if rain suddenly intensifies. But today, the rain stayed light. We need to understand the status of other shelters. Because I want to know whether the social system of remaining civilization have already converged. I don't believe a city this large will have only one backward shelter like our building. No reason for that building to be an exception. They once traded goods with outsiders, so within 10 kilometers, there should logically be other shelters. If we find even one place more progressive than the building, I can judge how much reliable help we might gain on this journey. After who knows how many hours, when the sky shifted from the brightest gray to dimmer tones, I realized we clearly missed the lunch. We enter most accessible buildings. No meaningful discoveries. Could it be that we're the only people left in this district? Very possible, though. It. Fine rain drifted with cold winds. Under the massive half-collapsed cape of the library across from City Hall, Luvia and I sat in the rain, chatting canned meat. We should already be quite far out. I don't get it. Robert's group should left at least some trace. Your expression is much more serious than yesterday. Is it? I didn't notice. Sorry. Maybe I was too anxious today. If you're tired, let's stay in the mall for 2 nights and settle our moods. I'm afraid you get hurt. My eyes fell on glowing mushroom in the dark corner beneath the collapsed edge of the eave. Mushrooms. Right. Maybe somewhere very dark. Do you remember? In the album you gave me, one photo was taken relatively recently. Yeah, some photos were taken recently. In the photo, there was a long box with many people inside. A place that dark doesn't look like inside a building. Not inside a building. Darker than indoors? My gaze returned to those glowing mushrooms. Good. From now on, we watch for any passage leading below our feet. Below our feet? You mean underground? Exactly. Water keeps getting deeper here, and if I ignores this possibility, the place that can truly avoid the rain is underground. I stood and looked around at the broken high-rises. Downtown once had extensive subway lines. There might be a large area below that are relatively safe even in the rain. Unfortunately, the three subway entrances we found had all completely collapsed. I don't know why, but damage there was clearly worse than nearby buildings. Besides that, we found one well set on an elevated platform, like a parking area, just above the waterline. Could someone be deliberately hiding the fact that civilization exists below? I was thinking the same. If we agree this quickly, is probably true. Then we won't take the usual route. I thought of that while we just wow. Downtown? A roadside parking lot with a vertical well. For what purpose? Luvia and I wandered back near the well. Though designed as an open-air parking, a huge tarp had been stretched above a rain cover. No matter how you look at it, this is strange. We walked to the well and looked inside, seeing a ladder on the inner wall. Luvia, we may not return to the mall tonight. I'm ready. Me too. Wait up here. After I cover up is safe, you come down, okay? I'll wait for you. I scanned the surrounding again, confirmed no one was around, handed the letter I kept in my pocket to Luvia, then turned and climbed into the well. The air smelled of damp mold. Though I kept descending, I couldn't see the bottom. Only the bright opening above just kept shrinking. Maybe leaving Luvia out there was actually a bad idea. I shouted Luvia's name upward. A few seconds later, she answered. I'm not at the bottom yet, but start climbing down too. Soon I won't be able to call you. Luvia answered again. The light overhead was almost fully blocked. I knew Luvia had climbed into the well. I felt a little guilty. Just in case, I'll meet Luvia carry Susan's letter. She was also still holding the flower guide, making this latter harder for her than for me. I don't know how long we climbed down. Fortunately, Luvia's distance from me kept closing. My hands are almost giving out. The ladder surface is getting newer the lower we go, and the air below is drier. People definitely live down there. I didn't notice whether the ladder had interruption midway, but when top line nearly couldn't reach us anymore, light came from below instead. After yet another unknown stench, I jumped onto solid ground. There was almost no standing water, and that felt unreal to me. Dry floor, dry walls, dry ceiling. None of it is real. Luvia reached the bottom 30 seconds later. I caught her as she landed, and she swayed, bracing herself on the wall. So, so tired. There's light ahead. Electric lights. People really live here. People live here isn't fully accurate. This place looks like a maintenance passage, with pipes and metal boxes all over the walls. But that alone proved this place used industrial technology. It wasn't simple. I don't know whether they will be hostile to us. We basically just drop in from above with our bodies. Move carefully. Keep at least 10 meters from me. If anyone appears, don't go near. Olivia nodded and cautiously hid first in the corner of the passage. I looked toward the fluorescent glow in the distance and finally took a step forward.
Dude, this was
Alright,
half an hour. My god. Wow.
okay, so new update. As you can see, now we also had a little more feature which highlight the most recently read section of the story. And also, by the time we finish reading this, the PC update for the Milthm 6.0 is now finally out. Jesus Christ, that took way too long that I wanted. Alright, second song review. New original. Rustala by Segura.
Oh my god. Okay, I never thought that artist would appear. Okay, let's go. Let's see.
And that's our second original of the update, Rustala by Segura.
It's a nice song. Okay, it's me again. I hope that not every single part of the story is half an hour long. Like,
Well, I hate to break it to you, but actually it is.
every single one. You said it would take us 2 hours. I don't have endless time, you know.
All right, then just read this part first because well, they introduce as you can see the silhouette of someone unfamiliar to us, also known as new characters.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about how time. So you say that they are all similarly long.
Yeah,
About the half an hour range.
yeah.
But then it will take
Actually, you know
us
what?
longer than 2 hours.
Actually, you know what? I have an idea. Well, no, we just read the first two story section as like a little sneak peek. As the update for as the date for PC has been officially released, I can make a separate video showcasing both the story and the charts, like full story.
Yeah, like
I think that would be better for you.
because the thing is, I have some shit to do later, so I only have
Yeah,
from now
I think.
on. I only have half an hour. That is the thing that I can.
Okay,
So I would play the
so
charts.
it's okay.
I would read the
It's
story
okay.
later for
So
me.
you can.
I'm very sorry. It was just not
Okay, that's good.
today. I was not
It's
prepared.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's good. That's good. It's okay. It's okay. Just fast forward, just so it will count as a read. Yes.
No, she's
So here's a
a
new girl. This is
engineer
Solara,
and a
and
Aquarian.
this is Celine.
And
Yes,
there's
she
a
is technically Celine is the guardian. So that's the new character, Celine and Solara.
huh. Okay, next story is
All right,
available, so
now
we do
hop
not
out.
get a song, or no wait, I can just. Well, does it put me into a song if I read story more? I would just skip everything.
Well, it's mainly no, you still have to play the song to be able to open more stories. So yeah, Luvia has a new fit. It's the fit you see when you open the game.
That's nice. They have a real civilization down there, it seems. That's nice. I think I'll read it more. I think this will be a thing I will read when I go to bed, like half an hour or so.
Ah yes, zoom in.
The zoom in is so funny. I was like, oh. Dude, how long does it
So yeah, we have improved a bit. We have changed a bit on the fast forward function. Now instead of just fast forward the heck that we do to the end, it will stop right at the final dialogue of the story section to avoid glitching out.
makes sense, yeah.
And yes, we have new NPC designs.
Dude, I thought something was going off in my room when this sound hit. Like, holy shit. You can't do this to me.
From now on, this is no longer a situation where guessing can get you through. Alright, now back to the main stuff. Alright,
Yo, there she is. That's a cool outfit.
Luvia new form. Next song. Go to the sprinkle. Go complete simple difficulty in Fantasia Sonata Reflection. Yes, the event tutorial song. We added a new difficulty. In there, Solara will teach you something new.
I remember.
On introduction.
What that is.
Weather report. Weather report.
Hey, yo, go there, you monkey.
Below, it's literally below.
Which one, this?
Yep. That's the new stuff.
Let me guess. It's either flick notes or like don't touch notes. One of the two.
Just watch.
Lightning notes. Okay, that could be flick notes from the name. But it could also be the others I said. Yeah, okay. I should not touch them. if I tap one, nothing happens? Why does nothing happen when I touch him? Why does nothing happen when I touch him? Oh, now I lost combo. Okay. Okay, one question now. What are these notes supposed to do?
They are my notes.
Yeah, I know, but they do not give combo and they do not lose me combo.
It has its own judgment.
Yeah, but I mean, do they kill your combo, or because in the tutorial they do not kill your combo?
Well, if you go on HP mode, it's going to kill you.
Oh.
It has it. All right, so that's the section 6. Now, please welcome our new original of chapter 2.
Wait. Let me click on it first. Let's go.
Recall Memories by Uma.
Oma by Oma. My grandma.
Bruh.
No, Oma is the German word for grandma. That's why I am saying. What comes next? Like, we have Uma, we have this Sura. Fucking Silent Room original. From
Even better, but you have to go there first.
Lauer, like something. I know that there will be something I will be surprised about, and they do have that in the game. What the hell is this?
You will know. Yes, finger tech control.
Yeah, finger tech control. I love these
Finger
charts.
tech control. Don't scrub the screen or you get zapped into oblivion.
It's funny, my YouTube studio says that I have 0 viewers, but I'm watching the stream myself. That is funny. That is very funny.
Yeah, YouTube sometimes can be a little fucky. And currently on my side is 2% watching now.
Okay, then it's just YouTube studio being a little monkey.
That's the baby, by the way.
Da baby. Next.
Fourth song. It's not an original.
Onoken.
Heliotrope by Onoken. Big Necro. Yes, it's the Cloudburst 6. So you
even if
so you
not
can
an
just
original, it's still peak.
色濃く落ちる影に漂う戻れる場所などないと痛いほど知ってるいつしか降り出す雨につぶやく声はかき消されて届かせる当てなどないと投げ出した祈り何もかもが今日こばかりで溺れてたのは僕も同じで無性に苛立ちばかり吐き出して過ぎ去って見ればただ虚しいだけ叶うならそばにいてくれないかここから救い上げてくれないか喉が壊れるほどに叫んでもこの手には何にも残らないだからそばにいてくれないかここから救い上げてくれないか喉が壊れるほどに叫んでも張り付いた悪夢に飲まれもうこの手には何にも残らない何一つ残らない狂いながらただ眠るだけ
Why did I lose that one? I haven't got that.
and that's Heliotrope by Onoken Fidikro.
So nice. Such a nice song, I tell you.
Alright, next song is going to be Doozy.
What do you mean by that?
It's an original.
Mm-hmm.
And like I have told you on the upgrade on the update change log, find new originals along with one licensed song. Heliotrope was the licensed song, so the rest should be original. Yes.
Originals.
And I think you may know this person. You may know this person. Yes. Our first original.
Oh
Tales
my,
of Mystery by Riki.
oh my
Yes,
god.
if you play Arcadia, you may know as he is the
Yes.
person who made In Vain.
In vain. Oh, I need to turn this up. I love In Vain. This shit is so good already. Why this?
Got mine too, by the way.
Wow! Holy shit! What a banger!
Hey. You see what? And you see the jacket art, right? Time for
He's
time for
flooding.
solving shenanigans. Go to the story. It's time for anomaly solving shenanigans.
Oh no!
That's section 8. You already read that before.
Oh my! Oh really?
It's easy. No, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy. I can guarantee. You already read section 8.
Explore Tales of Misery from the perspective of Luvia Arcadia.
I told you it's easy.
I mean, they probably want that it rains, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the only effect I am allowed to use is this one. So I will do this. From who? From Arcadia. So I use it with her. Let's see if I'm right. God, I cannot die here. Now, was that right? Yes, it was. Let's go. I am the mystery solving master. Take control. Ooh.
So that's your new character.
I need to play this again. Yes, let's go. I'm hyped that I can play this again. It's such a good song. I played it 30 times.
So she synergized with the drizzle note mechanic, and she also synergized with your number of fingers you use. Okay, if you clear the song with only using 2 fingers or less, you get a higher combo. But to be no, not higher combo, but a higher droplet rate.
Okay. Yeah, but I use multi-fingers, so. What's that down here? Oh god.
Yeah, don't touch that. It's going to zap. It's water flow. It's electricity water flowing.
What the fuck? Why are they so close? I cannot even click here. The hell, bruh?
Like I already told you, the water is flowing. The water is flooding. That's what I mean to say. The water is flooding. As the moon fallen from the sky, you will see the star hidden behind it, but will still remain in the Arcadia.
Oh. Oops.
Whoops. Sorry, you know.
What
Well, I
is
guess
this?
I shouldn't have done that, but a little preparation for what is to come. Like what I did with Ray. Just imagine like what I did with Ray.
Do I need to survive the whole song? Or does it kick in before?
You need to survive. Survive the flood, as they say, just like the character in the story. As the moon fallen from the sky, the stars are now revealed behind it, but will still remain in the Arcadia, because the truth of the moon has not yet been revealed.
stressed, okay?
Take control!
No! Why? Ah!
Well, at least I finished the preparation for that one, so I don't need to do that one anymore. But yeah, survive the flood, just like the girls in
Yeah, you
just like the
say
character
that,
in this game.
you say that so easily. This is only like hard on. How is this done on PC? Because you don't tap down there.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. But you still have the moon soul point. If the moon soul point reaches to 0, like by using 3 or more fingers for too long, it will actually drain your HP. So that's why I say it's also connected to your fingers. Because because Selen basically challenged you to be the double finger.
I always accidentally tap on it with my palm.
Here's a little hint. Here's a little tip. The lightning node actually have a insanely small hitbox only when you directly tap on it. So if you remember the note, the hitbox node of the notes, use that to your advantage. Someone that oh hey, oh Eric again is in here. Yeah, the lead programmer is in the chat, so better do it.
I'm struggling here. The problem is not that I cannot play the chart. The problem is that I need to play above the judgment line. Which is confusing to my head.
Remember what? If you know Figros, this basically the same.
Yeah, I only play Arcadia, man. In this game here every now and then. I'm not used to... I hate this. I was so good in one try. I was so good. 5.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
Come on. Please. Oh, I made it. Holy shit. Whew. I made it. I finally did it. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Ah.
Okay, this part, just don't skip this part. I'm going to read it. Hold on.
You really want to read it?
Just the first part. You will see why. Celine dragged a crying girl and lift her toward dry ground. An adult up there who couldn't scream grabbed the child. Shaman Celine, grab my hand. I'll pull you up too. No, I still have things to do here. Take the child and get out. The water will cover the ceiling soon. I can't let you charge the head like this. The electrical box burst with blinding spark from the short circuit. One of the two waterproof gates slammed shut. Fleeing residents screamed and fell into chaos. Your own life comes first. Don't worry about me. Celine kept waiting towards the distance. The deep water had reached her chest. Her stamina was exhausted.
Just like me, man.
But she couldn't stop. She could swim, but victims inside could not. They were fighting for their lives. And at that very end, the largest gate leading to the old expansion district required the key on her body. That meant she had to go all the way in. Once that was done, the way back would be completely submerged. But if she could open that gate before her oxygen ran out, the water level here would drop. Even staking her lives, she had to move forward. Forward. She wouldn't give up. These are the people that I love. Even if I drown, I would save as many people as I could before that happened. Because that's my calling. Because that's my way of proving myself not to be a powerless puppet Archon. I have to help them. When they need me most, I absolutely could not run away. I could not walk away. Help! I can't swim! There's still someone. Of course there is. Is someone there? Help! Here! I'm trapped here! Hold on! I'm coming! Shaman Celine! Shaman Celine? You... How are you? Is something wrong with me? fatigue she could no longer feel. Pain, injuries, the icy water below her neck, she could no longer feel any of it. Like a hollow shell, still capable of motion, the young woman pressed on, driven by nothing but her final, unyielding resolve. Save one more person, even one more.
Oh, that's
One
an image.
more person. This is a true jacket of Tales of Misery. Which is why I told you. I told to read this part out loud.
Okay.
Life doesn't matter. Run with me. All right, that's all the stuff I want to show on this section. You can skip fast forward now.
Okay. Let's see what the boss song is. Give me a silent room. That would be funny. Nah, won't be a silent room. But
Yes, it's not Siren Room, but it's someone you may know. Maybe.
someone I may know. I mean, I know a lot of people.
Just maybe. Just maybe.
Oh, we're going into it.
Yes.
I think these sounds, they feel familiar.
Well then, you will soon be introduced to the name soon. This is our chapter 2 boss song. Equinox by Ada.
Ada. I think I've heard her name somewhere. Definitely.
We also have a song by Ada, but it's not original. Habitable Zone. This is our newest boss song. Clocking at 12.3. Enjoy.
Yo! Whoa. This looks like one of my edits. Why am I cross-handing this? What am I doing? Oh no. The astral conversation is coming through. They survive. Wow. What a song. What a song. By Ada. I think I need to look up that name. I think I've heard them.
Thank you for playing. But we have one more surprise for you. A surprise that you would never be able to expect that we actually have.
What? Why does this sound so familiar? What sound? What is this? know the voice of the one girl singing. I know both voices. Wait, I know this definitely. This seems so familiar. Like the voices, the sounds. Holy shit.
Introducing our bonus song, Love Broker by Robcast as Nothing But Requiem with Arcadia and Chiyoko.
Nothing But Requiem is crazy. That is insane. Let's go. Wow. Nothing But Requiem is insane. One of my favorite music game artists ever. Nothing But Requiem. It's the same voices as Blue Horizon. That is the song I was looking for. Wow.
Yes, we have the Horizon Blue Trio to make an original.
Wow. Nice. Horizon Blue. And Nothing But Requiem. So it is only Ross Sketch from the group. There's no one else in there. As Nothing But Requiem. What is he Nothing But Requiem? I always thought it's a group of people doing NBR.
And Noble Record is a group. Noble Record is a group.
Oh yeah, okay. So, but it's only Ross Sketch doing the song. Oh, okay. Wow. What an update. What an update. Nothing But Requiem. That is insane. Wait.
So now you can review the two songs.
That's my other. Wow. That is insane. Nothing But Requiem. It's crazy. That is good. That is very good. Wow. I'm flattered. I tell you that. Never thought of this having this artist. I love him. That is crazy. Wow. Insane. Thank you, the Milthm team, for making this. I don't have any words for this. This is perfect. I will read the story today evening, as far as I do not sleep because I'm going to bed at 0 a.m. again. But I will read it definitely. It was very fun. Please make more like this. This is on quality side, just like other rhythm games, Arcadia, Figris, and others. You can hold up to them. Crazy. Wow. And I think as one ending, I'm going to play the footer again, then I will end the stream. Let's go. I turned it loud, so be prepared. Thanks for everyone being here.